What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, it's just been crazy, all right? Over 1,500 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. We are in 2021, all right? We are leaving 2020 behind us. That was a crazy year. I cannot describe that year in any words. So, we're starting off on a fresh tip. We're starting off on a really awesome tip. And one of my very favorite restaurants was revamped a few years ago. And we're talking to today one of the franchisees of Ponko Chicken over Midtown and Decatur, where it's greater. The wonderful Johnny. How are you, Johnny?
Great. Thank you so much for having me today.
No, thank you so much for joining us. All right, so Johnny, to start things off, what is Ponko Chicken? Where did the name come from?
Ponko, well, it's a family-started company that they started out of Los Angeles, and Maggie and Reiko, sisters, had their family recipe that had brought that to the East Coast, and they started out in Stone Mountain years back that a lot of people loved and grew up on. So I definitely had heard about the concept, and then I was able to try it a couple of years ago, and I was a customer first, and we definitely enjoyed it and wanted to be a part of it somehow. And once the franchise came available, we definitely scooped a couple locations up, and we were definitely totally excited about being a part of the concept.
Yes. Now, I will say, Johnny, I was a huge Ponko Chicken fan. Like, back in the day, initially right there, Stone Mountain Highway, you guys know it, Highway 78. Every time I was in town from school, I would stop by and get me some Ponko. Like, it was so good. It was absolutely addictive.
And we get a lot of customers that come in here and that grew up on it.
Yeah.
I wish I knew about it back in 78. In the 70s, I lived over in Stone Mountain, so I think I missed a couple decades, but I definitely would have been a customer if I knew about it back there. So, but it's definitely exciting to be a part of the concept. It's definitely fun fair.
Absolutely. So, Johnny, how did it come about as far as you actually snatching up? I would say one of the first franchise. You were one of the first franchisees, right?
Yes, I sure am. Me and my partner, Shane Godfrey, my business partner, I actually was a friend of Maggie and Reiko's partner, Dr. Pat Salarulo, and we were longtime friends, and that's sort of how I got introduced to the concept. And I was following them on social, and they definitely had a great presence, and then it was something that was pretty neat. So I had a location that I did some... I was a restaurant consultant, and I had a location in Midtown. And I knew that he was ready to move on from that location. I was like, gosh, Midtown's amazing. So much growth happening. And then we talked with Dr. Pat, and he said, the franchise would be available in February. And I was like, well, sign us up. So we had the space, and we got the concept, and we married them in Midtown, and we do over about 2,000 customers a week, so we're pretty excited about that location. A lot of foot traffic, a lot of businesses, which are a little slower now with COVID. But our takeout service has still been very positive, and we're just happy to serve. We're happy to be here. Right when COVID started, we took food down to Grady with frontline workers, which we're actually going to do again this coming Friday. Right. We're going to feed Emory and the VA. So we're just really excited about being involved in the community over there.
Yes. So as one of the first franchises of the Ponko Chicken brand, how did you guys come about with integrating some of the old stuff with some of the new stuff that you think that people would really love and enjoy?
Yeah, they had their menu that was already created. I just had a couple suggestions that they were definitely willing to help us give that opportunity to put together. I just felt that brunch would be really amazing in Midtown. So we added probably about a handful of items, chicken and waffles. We got a chicken chicken and egg over rice, sort of our egg dish. We also have a chicken Benedict, which is amazing. So English muffin with the Ponko chicken, with our hollandaise sauce. It's definitely great taste. My chef has got great culinary experience with several major franchise concepts in the past, so he really brought his skills to giving us a little extra touch. So we're definitely excited about having those food options.
Yeah. Now, COVID has affected all businesses forever, and then some.
Yes.
So how were you guys able to adapt to all the changes that were going on with COVID affecting business?
We definitely. I went through September 11th with another concept, so I was definitely had a little bit of experience on a slowdown.
Yeah.
So that education was very helpful for this, but you can't be educated for what we're going through. So I was willing to sort of scale back and save where we could. Our landlords were definitely greatly on board on trying to help us get through these times.
Yeah.
So that really helped us sustain, not having the overhead, because small business is tough. I mean, and takeout is our options, and we just try to maximize that and try to do a good job with that, and give the best product that we can serve. So.
Yeah. Now, have you guys also partnered with some of the food service programs like Grubhub, Uber Eats?
Yes, I think we're on every platform out there. Grubhub, DoorDash, ChowNow. We also do Fuda, so we still do some of these offices where we'll set up at Piedmont Hospital. We set up in other offices, out in the Atlanta area, and the numbers aren't as high, but they're still 50 to 75 to 100 people, and it's very helpful. So that's sort of off-site catering. Yeah, so we'll take whatever we can do. I know they wanted us to do something on Christmas Day. We did feed Georgia Tech Thanksgiving Day, which was very exciting. About 300 people.
That's huge.
But we're 7 days a week. If somebody needs something, we're there for them.
Gotcha. What can you tell us about upcoming events? What can people expect from you guys?
We're Decatur and Midtown. We do live music on Fridays and Saturdays. So it's just sort of something that people can go and forget about things for a little while. That do dine in and feel comfortable. We obviously do our social distancing throughout the restaurant, hourly wipe downs, and we definitely keep it very sanitized. And then Saturday, January 9th, we have Grammy Award-winning country artist Ty Herndon. So we're really excited about having him with special guest James David Carter. He was on season 4 of The Voice. So they're sort of the old school country, really exciting sounds, and those guys he's coming down from Nashville, so it's definitely exciting to have him here in town and get some live music. I mean, we sort of need something. That's definitely challenging. So
we certainly do. Last but certainly not least, Johnny, what would you say to the person who has never been to a Ponko Chicken ever? They've never even heard about Ponko.
Ponko is an award-winning chicken tender, best taste of Atlanta 3 years in a row. It's a panko breaded chicken tender that's got very dynamite flavors. Our original sauce is what the partners have created, along with the other sauces. But we also have grilled options and tofu options and vegan patties. So, for all the vegetarians, vegan, we definitely have those other alternatives. So, which is exciting. So, it's a Japanese-inspired chicken tender. So, we sort of make people happy one chicken tender at a time. So, it's exciting because you can do it for lunch. It travels very well. We have great sauce. Everything's made in-house, all our dressings, all our sauces. So we're definitely excited to have a fresh items to offer.
Absolutely. And when I am back in Georgia, Johnny, which should be soon, hopefully next couple of months, I gotta stop through and see you guys in Midtown. Or North Decatur. You know, I know you're right there off North Decatur Road. So I gotta come by and see you guys. And I like the fact that you have the vegetarian, the vegan options, because honestly, if it wasn't for, Ponko like leaving Stone Mountain, I might not have gone vegetarian. so
Okay.
so I
I
definitely
gotcha.
would I definitely have to come through, because it's always just great memories of that place. And it's always just a really homely family type of setup. So love you guys to pieces. Let everyone know, Johnny, the best way to get in contact with you guys, and to follow you on social media.
Yeah, we're all over social media, Instagram, Facebook, our website, www.ponkochicken.com. That's with the Ponko chicken.com. And we're on all the platforms, and we're definitely excited to be in the communities and happy to, be open for everybody and give them an alternative to get takeout or come dine in and hang out with us for a little bit.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Appreciate you guys. Much more success 2021 and beyond, Johnny. Keep pushing out good food,
Awesome.
good vibrations. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.